My next guest is a very talented actor who's getting great reviews for his starring role in the new movie Definitely Maybe, which opens in theaters tomorrow. We're thrilled he's here tonight. Please welcome our friend Ryan Reynolds. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Nice to be here with a voice.
Yeah. You think you're so much better than Lauer, don't you?
It gives me the edge on Lauer.
Were you mocking him backstage?
Yes,
I can go
laughing
low?
hysterically.
That's
yes,
good.
absolutely.
You know, thanks for being here. I don't want to embarrass you, but I'm going to bring up something that happened to you not too long ago, which many men would be thrilled to have happen to them.
Okay.
You were named one of People magazine's sexiest men alive.
Oh.
This is apparently narrowly edging me out. Apparently.
Narrowly, yes. Right at the.
Why is that funny? Never seen them so happy.
You have like 3 older brothers like me too. It's like they say, oh, one of People's sexiest men alive. Well, who was the sexiest, jackass?
Yeah, that's isn't that what a brother would say?
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
As they're beating you with a coconut.
Yeah. The only challenge with that is working it into every conversation that I ever have, anywhere, all the time.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, it sucks when you're talking to somebody about it, then somebody else joins the conversation, and you have to seamlessly find some way to work it in again, without having the other person leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's you know what? I got in trouble last time you brought up a magazine thing here.
Last time you were on the show, I held up. You were in another magazine where you would they had your abs or some killer abs, and I showed a picture, and it caused you
embarrassing.
It caused you a problem.
Well, no, I was just joking around. I don't know why it popped into my head, but I said, oh yeah, there I am with my shirt off. When I exhale, I turn into Tom Arnold.
Right, right.
Haha, whatever. I leave the show.
Right.
Fly all the way back to Los Angeles, walk into my apartment building, right through the lobby, and who's standing there but Tom Arnold?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and he just lost 50 pounds. And
so
I was like,
so he's looking good.
I know. I was like, Tom, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you popped into my head. I was talking about you earlier, and you just popped into my head for some reason. And he was like he's such a great guy. I mean, I know him anyway. I mean,
he's a nice guy.
Such a sport, such a sweetheart. Just lost 50 pounds, and that little verbal judo move just negated all his hard work. And then so I went up, and I'm feeling just like friggin' awful.
Right.
And I go up to my apartment, and I order up a really nice bottle of champagne and send it to him. And then the next day, I see him in the lobby again, and he says, you know, Ryan, you must be the only guy in the United States that doesn't know I'm a recovering alcoholic.
No. Oh, yeah. You're trying so hard to be a good guy.
Yeah.
And it's just not working.
Yeah, not so much.
Well, let's talk about this. This must be exciting. You were just at the Berlin Film Festival. Mm-hmm. And any opportunity I get to go anywhere, in travel the world, I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
I love it. But I'm curious, you have a great sense of humor, but I'm curious if it translates. Like, I would imagine, whenever I read an interview with you, you're funny, but you're over in Berlin talking to the foreign press. Does it translate?
No, it's weird when you're doing, irony doesn't really translate, or sarcasm as well. I mean, you do these interviews, you're doing a lot of them, you kind of joke around, you have some fun with it, but I remember I was at the press conference for this movie, Definitely Maybe, and they said, Ryan, what was it like working with Abigail Breslin?
Yeah. How old is
Abigail Breslin? She's 10 years old, she's from Little Miss Sunshine, incredible young girl. And I said, well, she's a fantastic actor. I mean, she's like Judi Dench in good makeup.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of looked like this. But Abigail, she's like a 10-year-old. She's not Judi Dench. It's like, I was just being fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 12 when I started this interview. Just dying at this press conference. You're just like the most boring. Probably just wrote from then on.
They just write down everything you say literally, and they're all wearing monocles.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
She
the
is
insane actor Ryan Reynolds comes to Germany, talks nonsense, leaves.
He jibba jabbas.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Abigail Breslin for a second. She plays your daughter in the film. And I'm curious because you need, it's such a delicate chemistry as an actor you need to have when you're working with someone who's 10 years old. Did you get to know her at all beforehand?
Yeah, you know, I was nervous. I mean, you know, when you're working with a child actor, first thing you think is, I want to take my life with fire.
Right.
But you know, there's that famous saying by W.C. Fields, never work with kids or dogs.
Right.
This was like the exact opposite experience. She was such a doll. But I remember I was nervous. The producers called me before and they said, we want you to hang out with Abigail and, go out. I was like, really?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go do something. So they set up this day. We went out to the Museum of Natural History. She wanted to see the turtles, and she drags me across the park, Central Park, all the way into FAO Schwartz. I'm in there. I'm just longing for death.
You are longing for death, really?
You're longing for the death, really.
He wishes to die, this Ryan Reynolds.
Insane actor Ryan Reynolds longs for death. So I'm like, okay, we got to get out of here, Abby. So let's. I buy her a stuffed giraffe, and we leave. I pay for our leave. As I'm leaving, I look at the receipt, and it's $300 for the giraffe.
Oh my God!
I just wanted to get out of there so that I didn't look at the price, and I'm like, you could get a real giraffe for less money than this.
Yeah.
And I said to Abby, this thing was $300. This is crazy. And she's like, wow, yeah. And her mom walks up and she says, Ryan bought me a stuffed toy. It cost $300. What an idiot. And I was like, at that moment, I fell hopelessly in love with this little girl.
You're like, that's a smart kid, yeah.
I'm kidnapping you and keeping you for the rest of my life. Yeah, she's
you really
great.
plan to kidnap a child?
Insane kidnapping actor Ryan Reynolds.
Stop him. We have a clip here. We have a clip here from Definitely Maybe. What do we need to know to appreciate this clip?
Well, the story spans 16 years. I play myself at 38 all the way back to 22, so it's kind of a story that spans a lot of time. But I'm explaining my this impending divorce to my daughter, and I have the movie's really a romance whodunit, like a romantic whodunit, but it's a comedy. It's about these three women that come in and out of my life, and I'm explaining to my daughter, and I'm making her guess which one's my mom. And in this scene, this is part of the younger version of me, and I'm returning a diary that my girlfriend gave me to give to this other girl, and I don't know why she wanted me to give it to her. So
okay, let's take a look at this clip from Definitely Maybe.
Did you read this?
I didn't. I read a page.
A page?
2 pages at the most. And the part about you and Emily touching each other and kissing.
Oh, that part, yeah.
Incredibly descriptive. I felt like I was there. You're a great writer. I mean, just...
I think you should keep it. You should read it when you're lonely.
I can't. It's your diary, so I can't do that.
No, really, I don't need it.
I've already got it memorized, so I'm just gonna leave it on the table. Keep a hard copy of that. That might be nice for me.
People love this movie. Definitely Maybe opens in theaters tomorrow. Go see that film. Ryan Reynolds, always really fun talking
Always good
to you.
to be here.
Hilarious. Simple Plan coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. All right, everybody. We are back. Fine show tonight. Coming up tomorrow night from the new movie, The Spiderwick Chronicles. Actor, comedian, he does it all. Martin Short going to be joining us. From the Boston Celtics, 7-time NBA All-Star Ray Allen will be stopping by. My family will watch. And musical guest, The Kooks. So watch that show. We'll be right back. Simple Plan.